competitive on both sides, continuing to install, continuing to grow, and it's just been good just to see where we're at.
How would you assess where the tight end room is right now, and how have things changed?
I'd say that we're growing. I mean, it's definitely a constant state of improvement at all times. We all have the skill set, so it's not like we're lacking anything, you know, the ability to do it. As of right now, we're all just learning new schemes, just trying to take it day by day and grow. And this year, we're being used a little more versatile, like compared to last year, a lot more in the pass game. But it's been really interesting, but it's been a good change of pace for me for sure.
What about you individually? How are you sizing up the playbook? Where are you at with that, and just how you feel about your growth?
I feel great about my growth for sure. I think right now I got a great opportunity, you know, make some plays, and I'm just coming out here every day and just trying to make that happen for real. Like anything I can do to make myself better, that's all I'm trying to do. As far as the playbook, I'm picking it up great. Everybody's picking it up great. It's actually great to see how much we're improving and how rapidly that's going. But so far, you know, I'm just having fun. It's spring. This is the time to get better, and that's what I'm trying to focus on.
Do you ever look around and you're like, man, everybody's gone?
To be honest, I've already transferred before, so yeah. I'm used to seeing a lot of transaction basically from here to here and there to there. But right now we're just trying to focus on, you know, being the best team that we can be, not worry about last year, the year before, or next year's team. We're worried about the Beavers 2024, and that's really about it.
I imagine you're sort of embracing a leadership sort of a role. How does that look? How are you
How does that look for me? So to be honest, I mean, I try to just embrace that role for sure, but I try to lead by example more. So, you know, I got a good amount of experience in my belt. I know what it's supposed to look. I know what it's not supposed to look like. I just try to set a great example for everybody around me, and then when it comes to me being able to be vocal or needing to be vocal and give that support, I also try to give that.
From our perspective, you guys have had a lot of good tight ends over the years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they've been involved in the passing game, but you say you're being featured even more heavily. What? How so? Tell me how it's different right now.
I feel like as far as just the different routes we're running, the concepts, I feel like that's opened up a lot. Like last year was a lot more intermediate, or you had a couple deep routes, but I think as of right now we just have a way bigger route tree, and that's been real interesting. Just having Coach Boyer, he's helped us work on just transition, and it's been great for sure. But we're definitely trying to keep that tradition alive.
Have you ever had something like that in the past for you, where you had that wide
just
array?
That many? Nah, this is the first time I've ever had it, and it's been fun, man. I can say that for sure.
Kind of licking your chops?
Yes, sir.
So this is at least the third offensive system you've learned?
Yeah.
Does it get any easier?
It actually does get easier. Like, it's weird. It's like, I guess it's like going from English to Spanish. Like, I translate things from what I used to know. So, like, I have a couple plays like, okay, this is the play I used to run like that. But I feel like, it's definitely getting easier. But it's just something you're going to have to continue doing when times are changing.
So the experience you had at Cal, does some of that translate to what you're doing here?
Yeah. I think it all translates. They're all pro-style systems, so I think that's definitely a big thing. A lot of 11, 12 personnel, a lot of different sets, formations, we're in charge of pass pro, different stuff like that. I think just in terms of just this offense, I feel like it's pretty easy for us to pick up, and it's just been a great experience.
How would you describe the impact Gundy's made, and what do you like about his system?
To be honest, I love Gundy. Yeah. He's came in here great. I just love his energy. To be honest, his energy is pushing us to grow. I think just as far as the offense, I think we're just very open right now. You know, we're just continuing to try to learn and improve, and that's really about it. But as far as what we're going to look like and everything like that, I think we're in a great spot right now.
Talked to your tight end coach last week, and,
yes,
and he said you guys, to his love, are spending a lot of time watching film away from practice. How did that start, and what does that look like for you? Like, how often?
What does that look like?
Yeah, how often?
That's a daily thing. I mean, we just all pour in there at different times after practice, just trying to get better, trying to learn more, trying to soak up the knowledge that he has, especially his experience being a coordinator and stuff like that. But that just started with us just wanting to get better. That's it. We all want to get better. We all got a great opportunity to do something, contribute, and that's really just the biggest thing, is trying to make sure we do that to the best of our ability.
With that expanded route tree that you talked about, are you guys still playing a lot of like inline as tight ends, or are you more big slots?
So it's inline, big slots, it's outside, we're everywhere. And the good thing is, like, you being inside those different positions, you have a lot of different routes you can run. So I'm just saying, like, that's opened up for us, just having a lot of different things.
So Jabari come out, I think he was back on Saturday. What have you seen out of him? What kind of ball does he throw?
Great guy, great player. He got a good ball, actually. I mean, I don't know how much he's doing and stuff like that. But as far as just getting to know the guy, he's a great guy, and I know he can play at a high level, and hopefully he'll be really good for us and compete with those guys inside that room.
I know tight end room's been a little banged up throughout spring. I think you guys are kind of a little more healthy now. Who of some of the younger guys or anybody else has stood out to you that maybe has taken a jump or is ready to take that next step?
I think to be honest, it would be kind of hard for me to pinpoint one person. I'll say we're all growing, we're all improving, we're all taking jumps, and I think we're competing with each other, so that's big. But I think everybody is just trying to learn it in their own way and continue to grow in their own way.
What does a successful season what will it look like for you?
For me, it 100% effort. That's it. No matter what, knowing that at the end of this season, I gave everything I could. I tried everything I could. I fully exhausted myself to the maximum of my abilities, and I made sure to give this team and this game everything I had. And that's really it. I just want to continue to improve, continue to grow, and just be the best person and player I can be every day.
You saw a lot of guys leave, obviously. What led you to stay?
Why not stay?
Yeah.
That's really the whole thing. Why not stay? Why leave? I mean, I've already been somewhere, came here. Like, there was no need for me to leave. I don't wish bad luck to anybody. You know, everybody's great. Everybody has to do what they have to do for themselves and their family. But I think here was a great opportunity for me to contribute in the past game compared to last year and just continue to grow. So I just felt like it was the best thing for me. And it's been great coming here, like transitioning, meeting the team and getting used to it. So why not stay, as I said.
Which of the, a lot of new quarterbacks and Ben returning as well, which of them have you worked with the most thus far?
I say I worked with all of them, to be honest, just due to the fact that we throw routes here and there. Like you got the offseason, you got now. I mean, the reps are really all over, but all I can say is that all of them are doing a great job learning the offense, competing, and being leaders for sure.
Imagine you have a sense of the history of tight ends around here. Do you kind of look to keep that going?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I look to definitely keep that going and definitely provide and add to that. The biggest thing is just trying to make sure I'm being the best player and person I can be, and that's really the biggest thing for me right now.
Anybody that you work with that you've taken away during your time at Cal or here more? From
as far as in like a coach or something?
No, I mean, I was thinking player, but sure, it could be coach. I was thinking like.
Well, as far as guys I've worked with, when I was at Cal, we had a lot of veteran tight ends. Jake Tonjes, he plays for the Niners right now. He was pretty big for me. I had another guy there, Kyler Moore. Like, I had a lot of older guys, but for me, it's really just been like getting coaches. Like, I've had some coaches with a wealth of experience, and I've been able to learn all that and grow from that, and that's just been great overall.
Speaking of coaches, just what's it like having a Term Bray now as a head coach?
It's great. It's great, man. It's great because he definitely has energy. He definitely extends himself to everybody on the team, and I really enjoy that, just how immersed he is with our culture. He's a player's coach for sure, but he's a heck of a competitor, I'll say. The biggest thing, though, is that he just brings energy. I love it, man.
I thought he might tackle you a couple times, chasing you down.
Yeah. That's just something he does. He chases the ball as if he's still playing. Hopefully, he don't pull a hamstring or something. But yeah. It's been definitely great to see his energy.
With all that film that you guys watch, is there anyone at like the next level or around the rest of the college landscape that you really watch a lot of and that you try to model your game after?
As far as the next level, I'd say probably like Pat Freiermuth. I like watching Njoku, just the way he tracks the ball. Everybody loves Kittle, especially with the wide zone scheme. But really, I just try to learn from anybody I can and just continue to grow my game.
What's the connection with Freiermuth? Just like his game?
Wide tight end, yeah. Big body wide tight end who can do a little bit of everything. So that's why I love watching him.